You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh.
Casablanca was released in 1942 and was directed by Michael Curtis and stars Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. So Casablanca takes place in December of 1941, just right before the events of Pearl Harbor, and it focuses on an American expatriate named Rick Blaine, who's played by Humphrey Bogart, and he runs this nighttime club in Casablanca, and that's when he reunites with his former ex-lover named Ilsa, who's played by Ingrid Bergman, and she's married to this Czech resistance leader, and that's when they need Rick's help in order to get out of Casablanca because they're being hunted down by the Nazis. Okay, so Casablanca is one of the greatest movies ever made. It's a timeless classic. It's become basically like a staple in pop culture. Even if you haven't seen Casablanca, you know what it is. It's become one of the most quotable movies of all time.
He's looking at you, kid. We'll always have Paris.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
And As Time Goes By, which is the song that plays in the movie by Dewey Wilson's character Sam, that's the song that played in the opening of this video, by the way. It's become so iconic and so timeless throughout the year since its release date that it basically became the When You Wish Upon a Star for Warner Brothers. And Casablanca is one of my favorite movies from the 1940s. You can just watch it now and it holds up incredibly well. The one part from Casablanca I find the most overlooked part is probably the symbolism. For example, Rick, who, like I said, is Humphrey Bogart's character, wanted to be isolated because, like I said, he's an expatriate, but then when he finds out that Ilsa is being hunted down by the Nazis, that's when he decided to jump into action. So it's kind of like a symbolism for what the U.S. was going through during World War II, because, as you all may know, the U.S. wasn't very interested in joining it at first, but then Pearl Harbor happened, and that's when they decided to jump into action. That's what makes Casablanca such a brilliant movie. The writing is absolutely perfect, and it was brilliant. And when the movie focuses on the past romance between Rick and Ilsa, you really buy their romance. It's a really brilliant and well-written romance. It's not forced like Anakin and Padme. You really buy their romance, and it's probably the emotional core of Casablanca. Okay, so let's talk about Humphrey Bogart. Okay, this guy was an incredible actor. He's one of those actors you get once in a lifetime. Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Jimmy Stewart, and Humphrey Bogart. And of course, I have to talk about Ingrid Bergman. She's one of the greatest actresses we've ever had, and she was perfectly casted as Ilsa. Overall, guys, what else is there to say about Casablanca? It's a timeless classic. It's one of those movies where you can watch it now and you're just like, they really don't make these like they used to anymore.
I give Casablanca an A+.
So guys, if you have seen Casablanca, what are your thoughts on it? Or if you haven't seen Casablanca, stop what you're doing right now and go watch it. Screw it. Even if you're watching this video, pause it, stop watching it, and go watch it right now. So if you want to see more of my videos, just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.